Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Georgia's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stonewall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win and which style's going to prevail. Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. A little screen to the running back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the catch.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this kid.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. At the 35, he's got room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Grabbed behind the line, it's Frazier. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. Touchdown, Georgia! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat, thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
He's in open space downfield. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hale. He's loose. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in, it's Miller. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. The give is to Miller. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A 3rd down try for the offense. To the air, it's Simpson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Horton. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Rides the back and leaves it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Finds his man, it's Miller. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He lets one fly deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. This rivalry might not be as bitter for Alabama as the ones against Auburn or Tennessee, or for Georgia, the ones against Florida or Georgia Tech. But when Alabama and Georgia have met over the past decade or so, no matchup has been more impactful across the SEC or college football.
Oh, there's no doubt. Georgia's had a Bama problem. I mean, they've kind of had their number. Obviously got over the hurdle for the national championship, but some great teams that have been held back because Alabama's dominance. This is a big rivalry. This is a huge day for the Dogs.
Anytime these teams play, it feels like a national championship. Even more than an SEC championship. We've seen that time and time again. The one thing I know, Georgia's defense is going to know where Ryan Williams is lining up.
There he goes! Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Gets away from one, finds some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
There was a gap right there. There was a gap right there.
Execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
First down for the first down. Oh, yeah.
Not
Come
only
on.
is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Makes a move. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown tie. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step.
Oh, and they blocked it. He picks it up. That's a live ball.
Yeah, block that field goal,
Game
Wolf.
in the record books, you can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Hey, y'all. 20. Return. Touchdown. Dogs.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Great place to start for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield very late in the half. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down.
Great coverage, great break of the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the heat. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a fourth down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Quarterback extends the play. Touchdown, Georgia! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. They'll give it to him again. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He put some heat on that one down the middle.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is humming.
Somehow got the screen into that traffic. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll try the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
A first down run on the doorstep. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Stockton. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Bell. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit.
Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shot.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Miller with the ball. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Turning on the Jets. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
Benny and that Jets more than likely, old
quickly
Jimmy.
downfield, set up with another first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Adams. A 7-yard pickup, it'll be 2nd and 3. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to throw, it's Russell. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Hale. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle, man. They need to find something that they do really, really well, and running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find them.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He gets a hand on it, and they got it.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up the day, man. You've been getting beat all over the place. You're trying to make the score a little bit closer, maybe fight back in, maybe get competitive. Even your field goal unit isn't performing well. It's just not your day, dog.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. To the air, it's Stockton. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. It's a seam wide open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Grabs it inside the 10.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And they get him down.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head and can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds his big tight end. The big tight end was fighting for every inch, but he will be stopped short, and it'll be 4th down.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man, and it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today, and this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
He's stopped. 4th and goal, and he lost a yard back to the 2. The Crimson Tide pinned deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. Turning it on. Past the sticks and still on his feet. A really productive run gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Looking for room. It's Washington. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. Big play to start the drive. A little tougher sense. Now a crucial 3rd down on this drive. Back to throw. It's Russell. The sure hands. It's Hale. Turns it on in midfield. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on first down. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. An know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.